Hello, I'm Aidan Swan. This isn't a normal ink for artists. I thought that I would take this opportunity to talk about something that I've been asked about quite a lot recently, which is why I no longer make my own botanical inks. As you all know, it was and has been an intrinsic part of my brand and of my work that I make inks from local, ethically foraged botanicals. I did, however, stop that about a year ago, and the reason being is that I discovered that most botanical inks are fugitive. Now, what that means is that over time they will change color, or they will disappear completely, or both. And for me, this is a very big problem. Now, I'm not talking for everybody who makes and uses botanical inks. I know a lot of unbelievable artists who do this and they love it and they don't mind that the inks are fugitive. And that's awesome. I applaud them for what they're doing. For them, the fact that the inks change is a part of their art, and that's great. But for me, it's an issue, because if someone is investing in my art, I want them to have a guarantee that that work will stay the same for decades or centuries. Not that I can, of course I hope my work will be here in centuries. I certainly cannot guarantee that, but I can try. So yes, not all botanical inks are fugitive. Your iron gall inks, such as, I've got a couple of different brands, black iron gall, oak gall ink is one of the longest lasting inks ever created. This is the stuff that the medieval monks used in illuminated manuscripts, and it's still as perfect as the day it was created. I also do a wattle gall ink, which is a sort of a rusty red with a grey undertone. It seems like the gall inks are not fugitive. The same goes for nut inks, such as walnut ink, and the bark inks such as Korea. None of these inks, however, are bright colours. In terms of bright colour inks that are not fugitive, you are looking at mineral inks. Inks made out of ground rock. This is my ochre ink. It's a beautiful deep rusty red. There's hundreds and hundreds of different ochres worldwide that range in colour across the spectrum. And obviously things like lapis lazuli and jade that were and still are ground up to make pigment. These inks are colour fast forever because they're mineral, they're stone, they don't change colour. However, floral inks, they disappear very, very fast. This was my Amanita muscaria ink. I made this one a year ago. It's been kept in the fridge, in the dark, which is how you should keep it. A year ago, it was a bright, vibrant yellow. It is now, it's mud. And you can see with my other inks that I'm getting rid of, that they have all turned from their vibrant reds and yellows and oranges to muddy sludge. I have extensively researched different fixatives, different light fasting techniques, and unfortunately, as far as I've been able to find, botanical pigments just are fugitive. It's unfortunately how they are. Obviously, I will continue to research, and I will support any small ink maker who do make high quality inks that are not fugitive, as I currently do support them. But for my own, I cannot, in good faith, sell and use a product that is not going to last. So the inks that I do still sell and make, my tobacco inks, my ochre ink, and my wattle gall ink. These are light fast, they are color fast. These are not going to change on you, they're not going to disappear. For a prime example of exactly how badly these inks, the botanical inks that I used to make, are fugitive, have a look at my fighting ravens here, and I'll correspond how they are now as to how they were the day they were painted. This painting, it's been shown twice under fluorescent light for a 2-day period. It has never been in sunshine. It's been kept stored in the dark in acid-free tissue paper, and it's lost all its color. So that's that. But that is why I no longer make my own botanical inks. As I said, I don't speak for other artists or other ink makers. That is their choice. However, I thought that I would give my reasoning for not making and using botanical and floral inks anymore, because I do think it's important that my followers and my clients know what they're getting and get a work or a product that is the highest quality, that they know if they're using my inks that it will stay with them for as long as they need it to. And if you are getting one of my artworks, that it is going to be with you for the rest of your life. Thank you for watching, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on this matter. Please let me know in the comments below. Chat soon. Bye. And yes, this is a new, very tiny little mouse bird who's sitting with me. She doesn't have a name as yet. I'll introduce her properly very soon.